what are the barriers that prevent developers from fully accepting a product owner as the final decision maker? Wow, there's a lot of barriers to that. I see that all the time at the moment. Other people not respecting, other people who are perhaps more senior not respecting the product owner is probably the biggest barrier, right? It's other people coming down and saying something different to the team from the product owner, or going behind the product owner's back, or agreeing with the product owner in person, but then getting in a larger environment with more people and perhaps recording is on, then disagreeing with them and saying it's different. I had an experience recently where the product owner was really, really frustrated because they'd been collaborating with somebody in the organization to get the backlog all like, this is what we need, this is what we're doing, and they've been collaborating with them quite heavily. They'd had lots of private meetings with them where they collaborated and literally written the backlog items word for word like that key stakeholder. That's the way they wanted it, and collaborated heavily on that. And then they get into the sprint planning, and the stakeholders like, no, that's not what I want. And it's like, how that is explicitly, there's a couple of things there, right? Apart from being a bit douchey, right? There's that's one piece. But because it's then in that group team forum, it undermines the ownership of the product by the product owner, right? It totally undermines it. And if the developers, the people doing the work, see that the product owner is being undermined, well, I can't really listen to the product owner. I still have to run it by Bob, or I still need to speak to Janet, or whoever it is that is doing that undermining. And as more and more of those things happen, the less and less the developers are able to feel that they are able to respect the product owner as the final decision maker, right? And if you look at the Scrum Guide, who needs to respect the product owner as the final decision maker? Everybody in the organization. Everybody. Not just the people below them, but also all of the people above them. If you're above a product owner and the product owner is consistently not making the right decisions, get rid of that product owner and get a new one. That's your call, right? You've hired somebody to do a job. If you don't think they're doing a good job, you don't undermine them, you get rid of them, right? And that maintains that respect of product management, that respect of product ownership, right? That the team sees that the person that's appointed is respected by management, even if management might not necessarily 100% agree with all of the decisions that are made. But if most of the decisions are made, result in value delivered to the business, because that is the true outcome, right? What you find, yeah, I'm going to add an additional bit, because what you find is that disrespect or undermining of authority of the product owner comes from a position of maybe one key stakeholder not wanting to give all the information, not wanting to take accountability for their decision, right? And it just results in nobody having any accountability. Leadership doesn't take the accountability. The product owner can't take the accountability because they're continuously undermined, or the ideas are changed without their knowledge or understanding, and the developers can't take accountability. There's no accountability in that story. So then, if I were to come back to the question and answer it in one word, what are the barriers? There's only one. What is the barrier that prevents developers from fully accepting a product owner as the final decision maker? And it's accountability. Or in 3 words, the lack of. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, follow, and subscribe. I always reply to comments, And if you want to have a chat about this or anything else, Agile, Scrum, or DevOps, then please book a coffee with me through Naked Agility.